I'm going to rate every OPOLIS modpack. From the most logic-defying, mind-boggling game you've ever seen to once-in-a-lifetime experiences. From deserted, desolate wastelands to treacherous tundra terrors, we are going to find out what's worth your time.
But first, what is an OPOLIS game? OPOLIS games are some of the best Minecraft mod packs out there. They will always build off of some gimmick like Skyblock, except they will take it to some awesome extreme level. But finally, the real reason I wanted to make this video is thanking the creators of these awesome games. So, Benbenlaw, CriptIX, ExaltedZoro, from the bottom of my heart, thank you for sharing your amazing skills with the rest of the world for us to play. And if you would like to support these amazing artists, then their Patreon and CurseForge pages will be in the description below. But without further ado, the first game we're gonna try, Skyopolis. Oh. Hey, bud. Oh, look at those guys. Alright, well, okay. They're just having a dandy time, ain't they? This mod pack uses Feed the Beast quests to help guide you. Chapters do not have to be completed in order. Guard towers contain villager that will fight with you. Left button enables/disables villager following you. Right button disables the villager to roam the area. Oh, wait a second. It's daytime. Oh, he's a tanky boy. 1v1 me, bro. Oh my jeez. Oh no. Okay, never mind. I'm sorry, sir. Have a good day. Bro came out of the woodworks and just started beating my ass. There we go. And I just got rotten. Fake rotten flesh. Never mind. Whoa. Hey, oh, hey. Oh no, I'm dead. There's no way. Oh, that's cool. Huh. Get it. Bro, I'm getting Filzed. What? There's two of them. Okay. Huh. Okay, I like these guys. You guys, here, follow me? No, I can't make you? Can I have that? Oh. Yeah, thanks. I think I stole from the, here, wait, I feel kind of bad. Not that bad, though. Then I gathered some basic resources, completed some early quests, finally to take some rest in a hole in the wall. Cobblestone, bone, stick, sharp bone, and axe? A bone onto cobblestone. So I'm like making a shiv. So I'll make a bunch of these bones. I'll make cobblestone. Yeah. Cool. 3 more down. Sharp bone. Okay, so. Oh. Food bag. A little light here. Let's see. What does this food bag do for me? I mean, probably gives me food. Whoa! Comfort? What do you think comfort does? I'm all sparkly. Still don't know what it does for me. Unique flavor? You've gained a heart? Bone axe. How do I make that? 2 sticks, sharpened bone. How do I make a crafting table? So this is literally just for... Oh wait, I can make this in my thing. That's why that's a thing. Got it. Okay. So that's fine then. At least I have a weapon. Okay, well it seems to have become daytime, so I'm gonna go out. I do need to... Oh my god. That is so funny. Oh yeah, he's just taking a peek, bud. Well, that's fine. So I'm gonna run back over to this wooden log. I hear a witch. Go away. Oh, here's a normal log. Awesome. And then here's a hollow log. I guess... Okay, I'll fully loot this log. Got this. Sapling. I'm feeling blue. So from what I remember, the sapling grower is a device that it's literally, you just put like the bone block at the end of the stick and you can grow saplings with it. And it's a tool, it has durability and stuff, but it's just supposed to make this game a little more palatable and not horrible in the early game. Crafting table. Huh. Wow, it's beautiful. Okay, I like this area. Okay, but let's get back to brass tacks. Wow. Whoa. Okay. Pretty nice looking. And oh wait. Oh, what the? Oh, hi. Oh, wait. Wow, that is super annoying. Okay, I thought I called the chickens over to me. I don't think I did. I didn't gain another heart. That's cool. Okay, let's get this down before night. More stone in order to make a furnace, and then some stone out of that. I don't exactly know why I need stone, but I'm sure that'll come up soon. I hunger. Oh, well here, let me make a furnace and cook this food. Okay, cool. Now I'm going to get some more wood. Now I'm going to make a cutting board, just some planks and sticks. That's easy as pie. Cutting board. Now this seemed like it could be used for a lot of stuff as long as you had a knife. I accidentally placed my shield on it. That's okay. Metal shield. That, okay, I hate to say it, bud. That is not a metal shield. That is 100% made out of wood. There's no fooling yourself here. Alright? Oh, axe broke. That makes sense. It's made out of a sharpened bone. Which doesn't make a whole lot of sense when you think about it, but I guess, I don't know. It was a good idea for early on, and I like the incorporation of both having to make the cobblestone and the bone and then sharpen it together. That was pretty smart. Building wand. Oh wow, that is cheap. I feel like, I don't know. So I'm not great at building. I'm not even really one for building. So this doesn't seem too helpful for me, but at the same time, it feels almost a little too overpowered. And I'm not exactly sure how that is. Oh, I guess, well, still like places up to 8 blocks. I don't know. It feels a little too easy to get early on, but maybe I'm just not comparing this correctly to the size of the mod pack. Oh, what? There's a silver star egg. Okay, I'm loving that. Wait. Is that the Stardew Valley texture? Like the quality star. Maybe it's just similar. I mean, you know, there's only so many ways to make a star, and Stardew Valley using a star for quality, definitely not original. That's like a normal thing. So maybe I'm overlooking that, but I'll let you guys decide. All right. First one down. Now, there is obviously much, much more to this mod pack, but I've got a lot of these games to go through, so if you want to try it out yourself, the link to all of these should be in the description. But let's move on to the next. OPOLIS Evolved. I think, especially compared to some of the other games that I've played, Skyblock-wise, it's been pretty clear with what it's wanted you to do. It didn't have too much of a learning curve in the beginning, and there was a pretty good power balance early on, along with some fun gimmicks. So, I think I'll put this at A. I'll keep it at an A. I might move it on and move it up or down later. All right, next up we've got Desertopolis. No! Sir, please step away. What are you doing? Bro, back up, bro. Huh? Oh. You are a cutie, though. Oh, it's because you eat cactus. Oh, I forgot about that. You are so cute. Okay, wait a second. I love that. Okay. Quests. This is pretty much all of the stuff from the first game, except there is Thirst, V-Bucks wallet. Interesting. That's not something we had in Skyopolis. Cool. That's nice. So, and can I place my wallet somewhere in here? No? Okay. Well, that's fine. Then we have cactus. And instead of, obviously, trees, because we're in a desert, we make cactus planks. Then out of that, we can obviously make a crafting table and the wooden tools and cactus armor, which cools us. That's great. That's good because we're gonna need that in about 5 minutes. Then we can also make a campfire. I don't see how we make a campfire before we get coal or charcoal. Oh, nice crafting table. It looks like I guess. Okay, well, I'll hang around here because why would I leave this? I don't know if they have water. Oh, is there no water for the crops? That's so sad. Oh, there's the rest of the village. That's funny. Okay, well, at least they have hay, so I can eat that. One more, so I can make an axe out of it. So I'm guessing once I make the axe, I won't get hurt when I chop down the cactus. And then I'll go around grabbing some more. Wait, huh? Why is it still hurting me? That's so dumb. That doesn't even make sense. Cactus armor is made. Oh, yeah. Then that won't be my first priority. The cutting board. I wonder. Okay, so that's come up much more early on than Skyopolis. So I'm wondering if it's more important here. Oh yeah, or the cactus slice, of course. Glass bottle of water, purified water. How do I get water? And what is that over there? Oh, I bet it's like a tar pit. Why are they pushing me around? What? You nitwit. Alright, cutting board. Do this. Oh, cactus slice. Why are you surrounding me like this, glass chicken? When you lay an egg, could it break? Bro, why are you guys here? Go away, you guys are so loud. So you know what, I'll put it in here. Yeah. So then, nice. Alright, well, that's some food. Now, mini charcoal. Let's see. Oh, hey, that's not so bad. Then I can make a full thing of charcoal out of that, and then, of course, torches. I just want to explain what's going on in this little section. In the middle of recording, my leg fell asleep, and I went off to deal with that, but it just so happens that little effect that you start off with that shields you from the elements wore off at that exact same time. So I scramble back, and you'll see the rest. Bro, what? Calm down. Okay, well, first death. I'm gonna let that sit there for a minute. I don't know what it is about growing older, but man, each time it happens, like a leg falling asleep seems to hurt more and more. Death orb. Right click to turn to your last point of death. Oh wow, that is super nice. Okay, this alone like bumps the whole game up. Although I do understand that like obviously you're not punishing death as hard, but I mean, this still seems pretty punished to me. What do you do for me? Oh, Oh, you hurt me because you're a cactus chicken. That's funny. Now, I don't know where water would be. Okay, I need to make cactus armor, though. That's the most important thing right now. Alright, well, I've got most of the set. There's an obelisk in the distance. What's that about? That's cool. I don't want to have to walk this far out for cactus. Maybe, okay, I'm hoping I won't just burn alive if I have this much cactus clothing. That's kind of handy. Okay, you know what? I really like that. Just like the different kind of mobs for resources. And the fact that they're all chickens is kind of funny to me. Oh, wait a second. Forgot about these. I feel like I got a really lucky spawn here. I mean, obviously with the village, you know? But if I didn't have the village like accessible to me, this would be way more intense. Also, what is all of this? We've got polka dots inside of the mines. What? What is... There's music. It's coming from here. I like it. Yeah. Oh, I really like it. But I turned music off. Oh. That's weird. Okay. Okay. Now I have... Oh, that's so cool. It changes color as it... Oh, wait. Does it? I don't know. Can't tell. Either way, I need to place these cacti down. Okay, let's continue. Smooth sandstone. Sandstone. So I can make sand on this? Or glass? Cool. I don't know what I'd use that for. Oh yeah, here, wait. Don't even... Huh? Sleep. I don't want to have to deal with mobs. Although, I suppose the fact that we have a huge cave underneath us probably makes that not as bad. But, you know, still, why would I deal with that when I have a bed? Smooth sandstone. How do I do that? Sandstone on that. Okay. Why am I not regaining health? Right click on a cactus to obtain a bottle of water. Wait a second. That's so nice. Okay, wait. I'm starting to see why they made us make these so early on. Is this gonna hurt me? No. Okay, good. Now, I'm assuming I can just... Yeah. Is that... Okay. So that was the reason I could not regen health. So I need to stay on top of my water and my food. Which, to be honest, the water doesn't seem like it'll be too bad, so I don't mind. I figured that just wearing the things was making it take damage. Maybe it's because it's made out of cactus, so it doesn't have a lot of durability. Maybe I'm wrong, but it seems to be accurate. This hasn't taken any damage, and I think I've been wearing it for a while. Boom. Cool. And then smooth stone or sand. Smooth stone sand. No, just normal sandstone and smooth sandstone, I guess, are different. Okay, hardened sandstone. Smelting smooth sandstone. God, that's a lot of S's. On a campfire will create hardened sandstone. Okay. That's the last quest in the first regime. And then obtained through mining stone in the world. Okay, well that makes sense. Okay, hardened smooth stone. And that's the chapter. You know what? This one has been really enjoyable, like, even in comparison to stuff I've done before. I think this would be fun, and even just like the look of the next progression, it makes sense to me. And it's using definitely some of the cooler gimmicks I've seen, especially just completely changing stuff like this, the grindstone, and I like the little brick furnace stuff, that whole part of the game. The strainer has always seemed a little weird to me, like it's a weird offshoot, although it does seem much more necessary in this game. So, yeah, I like it. I think Desertopolis has definitely convinced me that Skyopolis Evolved is down to a B, because this definitely deserves A, and it's very clearly above Skyopolis. Yeah, the gimmicks were impressive, the gameplay was nice, even though I did have a village, which made it a little easier for me. I can still see that I'd probably have a ton of fun playing it. So yeah, I mean, I'd make a video or two out of it. 2 down, let's see what's next. Aeropolis. Alright, let's boot her up. Alright, loaded into Aeropolis. This one I did not expect to be as Skyblock-esque. But, oh, that's a pleasant surprise. Well, looks like we have some oak leaves. On the mod, like, page, it said that they focused a lot more on the strainer, which is funny because I was just complaining about that. What is happening? Oh, that's cool. Hey, hats? What? Oh, okay. What? What is? Okay, I'm already liking this. I'm all for grab bags. Here, let's start with the common. Circular glasses. Cool. Uncommon? Eye head? Wow. That's cool. Rare? Big sunglasses. Okay, I like it. I like it. And the epic potion head. Oh yeah. I'm sticking with this one for sure. That is pretty cool. Why? Alright, so we have the logs. Oh, and they give us some saplings. And then choice reward, and let's go like that purple. And then the sapling grower. So instead of having to make these things, they just give it all to us and fill up our inventory. I don't think I like that. Yeah, I don't. Stick. Stick. I have a stick. Oh, I don't have a plank. Here, you know what? This said, yep, the stick is placeable. Make plank. Cool. Luckily, the plank is placeable as well. So here. Stick. Wooden shears, crafting table, basic storage. Yeah, let's get a move on that storage part. Alright, luckily I should have enough to make a chest right off the bat. Perfect. Wooden shears. Leaves. Give me... I don't know if there's a reason the sapling hasn't grown yet. I feel like I've given it a lot of time. So I'm kind of worried that since I didn't have any inventory space, it just kind of threw the sapling grower on the ground. Here, wait, maybe it's down here then? Or maybe it deleted it just like because? And everything is too far away just to like bridge to. This feels like poor design. So, Aeropolis has been our first, let's just say they're not a winner. The beginning seemed pretty clunky. Its main system is the sieves, or the strainers. That's what it is. And I was kind of bagging on that even before I got to this point. That and I got soft locked early on. Now that could have been my own stupidity. I'll leave that up to you. But I think I'm gonna bring it to a C. Now it would be a D, but the thing is, later on, they seem to use the mystical agriculture mod a lot, and I just happen to love that mod. So if you don't like that mod, I wouldn't recommend this for you. If that mod is like everything to you, then I guess maybe, but I'm still sure there's better stuff like Mystical Block. All right, now that Aeropolis is over with, let's see the next one. OPOLIS. All right. Okay. By a long shot, this mod had the most eloquently written mod page. Oh, look at this guy. But some of the things that they did say concerned me a little bit. They said with this mod pack, they were attempting to cater to a huge range of audiences, which like sounds great to me, but at the same time, it kind of makes me worry a little bit that there's kind of going to be a balance difference between mods here. So there's going to be a very clearly efficient way to do things. And if you just wanted to use a specific kind of mod, then, you know, mystical agriculture might be a little overpowered in comparison, you know? But otherwise, it looks pretty nice so far. Let's check out our quests. This one is definitely much laggier than any of the past ones I've done, but probably because it, you know, has an actual world to it. This time it's Omnibucks, which makes sense. Homestone to make a house, I guess. And a mega torch, just, you know, for spawns. Bunch of different dimensions. Yeah, I saw that they had like the Twilight Forest and stuff. Looks like they have Botanica, Hexary, Ars Nuvea, but I remember seeing people complain about that mod, so I don't know. All right, so basics. Okay, I see. This is pretty vanilla stuff here, it seems. Omnibuck and some stone. Easy. All right, so I'll do the basics and then our path. So yeah, like I said, it's really catering to whatever you want to be doing, and it's trying to give you as many paths as they feel like you'd want. Now, it seems as though while doing that, they've limited the quests. Now that makes sense, and they've just limited it to like super broad categories, just like the different dimensions and Bumble Zone, you know, I guess exposing you to mods that you probably don't know. And then, you know, the singularities and stuff, because that's kind of confusing and it's cool to look at. So I see why they did it this way. I do kind of prefer it the original way, but to be honest, if it was made that way, it would probably be way worse. Oh, there's a written portal down there. All right, let's check that out. Loot chest. Lengthy golden pickaxe of quarrying. Tombstone soulbound. Preserves the item on death and fortune 2. Nether banana. All right, S tier. Just because of that. All right, not really. Eyepiece? Portal? What? And a shipwreck? Dude, what is this spawn? I've been getting really good spawns in these. Cracked Reach Gem? I don't know what that is. Take all this. That's nice. I think there's usually 2, though. Okay, you know what? I give up. I've spent way too much time doing nothing. Now, I think since this mod pack is obviously just supposed to be like doing what you want rather than like just sticking with the quests, you know, in Skyblock with a very direct path, I'm just going to explore and like see how much of this it has to offer, because I figured that'll really show me most of it. I do really like that I've seen a lot more mobs in this one than I have like any other mod pack. What is this? Is this the duck egg? Goose egg. Cool. Don't mind me polluting the area. Oh, no. Go back. Go back. Go back. Go back. Go back. There you go. Go back. I do want to board this though. The last time I boarded a ship in a mod, I just got like attacked, so I'm wary. But it doesn't look like anything's here. What? Poop deck? Oh. It is the poop deck. That's weird. Maybe. Oh. Wait, huh? Okay, that's just ocean. I don't understand why this is here. Okay, but at least I should be relatively safe here. Golden apple, nice. Yeah, I kind of like this. You can kind of get by the early game like semi-quickly just by, what's it called? Just by looting things, so you're not immediately just mining away for iron. So you can like explore more of the world. Yeah, I think I enjoy this. Driftwood, great. Okay, I'm gonna go rate it now. So Omniopolis kind of took a jack of all trades route, which was okay, but I don't know if it worked out super well for them. It definitely wasn't a game I would want to go back and play like Desertopolis, which is why I think I'll give it a B. I think it did everything else it was supposed to do what it wanted, but nothing beyond that. At least that I could see. Alright, let's see what our next one is. Alright. The Create Mod. I'm excited for this one. I love the Create Mod. I'm a little confused because I think I just hit single player and it started loading terrain. I don't know why I did that. And wait, why is it nighttime? Huh? Hardcore. Huh? Okay, so this game came with a world. It's hardcore. And it immediately loaded me into it. This is Gregopolis. From the mod page, it looked kind of like a joke, but I think it still deserves something, I guess. I know it had Opolis in the name. I'm gonna try to get myself into a situation where I'm not about to die, and then figure out if there's some kind of quests. There's charged creepers. Why? And why are you still watching me? Back off, man. Oh my, there's a creeper in the wood. Okay. So I'm starting to see how this might have been a joke. Here, you know what? Can I use you to blow this tree up? What? I don't even know. Oh, that interesting. Okay, so you still hurt. Okay. Oh my. Let's run away and like hide in a hole for a second. Man. There's a whole horde of them. Oh my god. Okay, so if I break anything, a creeper happens. Oh no. Okay, well, this feels like it might be nearing the end. This safe, what are you? Oh. Oh, and it crashed. Well, that's an S tier if I've ever seen one. Next up on the agenda, Farmopolis. Okay, I was excited for this one. As in now, the Farmopolis is the newest of all of these mod packs. So I have some high hopes for it, especially since apparently it comes with Create, which I love. The whole purpose that the mod page gave for this is to collect and farm food, of course, from all over the world, and then start automating that process. Now, okay, mystical agriculture, I love. So this is instantly boosted up like a tier. Processing, all right, not bad. Seems like pretty standard stuff with Twilight Forest. Well, let's do the starting up quest. Nature's Compass makes sense to me because you need to go to different environments to find different foods. Crafting on a stick. Any Minecraft sign? Bed. Okay, so this line, we're pretty familiar with it. Calendar. Tracks the seasons, can also be found under the minimap. Interesting. Oh, so the seasons must affect what you can plant. If that's the case, that's awesome. I like this invisible light mod. They had it in another game too. Animal Net. Okay, all of this stuff seems like absolutely perfect. Like very basic things that I would want in the beginning. They've really done a good job honing this. Okay, well, let's actually start. You know what? I think I can turn this into a crafting table on a stick. Yeah, that's nice. Okay, well, what does that do? Oh, it's a charm. It does the same thing, except I can put it in a charm slot. That's cool. Can't I put this in the charm slot? No, I can't. So it's just more compatible. That kind of stuff is kind of clunky to me when you have things that do the same thing. But, you know, you've probably been through it with pipes before if you've played these kind of games and actually got far enough to like have to automate things. So I understand that. So all of the stuff we've kind of been through before, except for a few of these things. So I'm just gonna head straight for those. I'm not gonna worry about the actual completion. Allows you to move some mobs around, including villagers. That's very helpful. So some leather and sticks. Oh, and got Inferium from that. Nice. Hey, hey, hey. Oh, there seems to be a ruin here. They're ruining it. That's funny. Oh, berries. Grapes? That's weird. Grapes grow on vines, right? Maybe there's a different kind of grape I don't know of that grows in bush form. Now, okay, I've got to look ahead a little. Is there a reason I'm doing all of this? Cheese factory. Now we have some automation. We can start making a cheese factory with loads of different cheese. Well, that sounds exciting too, but why? Interesting. To be honest, I expected there to be no mobs here. So the fact that they supposedly made mobs harder is a completely different direction than what I'd figure. So this all seems to work together with the Create Actual Edition's Mystical Agriculture mod in order to create some automation and progression. That is kind of awesome, right? I mean, that's really cool. I don't know if they really meant to imply this, but it also kind of seemed like you were supposed to loot your early game, like through the random generated structures you can find around, especially since there seem to be a lot more of them in all of these mods. Wow, what castle. Whoa. What? Okay, here, wait. Let's try to get inside. Is that a beanstalk? Oh, hi. You're not here to hurt me, are you? I think you are. Do I have any blocks? Yes, I do. Whoa, wait. Oh, where'd you go? Oh, hey. Wait. Go away. Okay, these guys do not seem very hard to deal with. They seem to have been outsmarted. This is weird. Here, I make an axe to murder this guy real quick. So, yeah, I guess The mobs might be tougher, but they don't seem to have any better AIs. You're just like a person, right? You're not gonna try to attack me. I'm worried about those guys. They're keeping an eye on me, but they're not attacking. Oh, trick or treat. Hey. Trick or treat. Can I do that multiple times? This is pretty interesting. Oh, what's hitting me? What? Oh. Was there a trap? Oh, there was an archer. Interesting. Oh, the death stone is back. Obituary. That's so funny. Oh, okay, there's the archer. Hey, oh, whoa, stop it. Go away. Okay. I can deal with you again. Will you ever drop something cool? I want something cool. Okay, so I hope you don't have better reach or something. What? Oh, lollipop, cool. Okay, so I might steal from those guys later. Oh, hey, ho. These archers are good. Hey, okay. I think that's enough for me. So Farmopolis seemed like a treat. I think I would definitely go back, especially for the multiplayer part. It set out to make like a little farming game. I'm not really sure how they were incentivizing that though. Other than, obviously, it seemed like that was the best way to get resources and stuff. I'm still not sure why you need all that food. But maybe if I played more, I'd understand. Otherwise, it was still challenging, had a lot of fun gimmicks. I think it really shows like how much progress that they've made, and I don't know, it's really great. I think I'm gonna give it an A tier. Unless you can tell me a reason why you need to automate the food, it's A tier. Let's see what's next. CommunityOpolis. Pretty fitting considering the last one was Farmopolis, which did have a multiplayer thing, and I believe this is actually oriented around multiplayer. So let's see what it's about. Well, the server was down for CommunityOpolis, and I don't really see much of a reason to rate it after that. I mean, obviously it still had mods and quests and such, but I can't play it the way it was intended to, so I'm just gonna put it down to D. Alright, next up on the list. Stoneopolis. Alright, well, that makes sense. Oh, huh? I can mine stone so nicely. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I'm strong. Oh, I see. That's cool. Alright, I really like it. I really was not expecting just being able to punch down the stone. I don't know what I was expecting, but it sure wasn't this. Okay, so then I'm sure, yeah, stone bricks. Do you see? Yeah, I can. That is so funny. Stone crafting table. Okay, I really like this. I already really like this. Oh, it doesn't. Oh, I don't know why I even tried to bring. Oh yeah, I forgot. I wanted to pick it up. Oh, I didn't. Why didn't that work the first time? Catalog. Interesting. We get the catalog much earlier on. Oh, I like that. Wow, I really like that. Alright, so let's craft that sapling. I enjoy how much control I have over this environment right now. Like, there's no mobs that could possibly spawn. So I can't place this down. I'm sure I need dirt. Oh, okay. That's easier than I figured. But they're right. I should clear out a bunch of room for this. Cave. Not much of a cave, but a cave. Oh. Eh. Okay, so I'm sure that'll be enough space. Let's make another one of these saplings and make fertilized stone. Perfect. Now, work. Oh, yeah, okay. It just gave me the sapling grower. Oh. Oh, wait. Ah! Well, okay. It worked. I got no saplings from that. Maybe it doesn't drop saplings? Because I need to make it? That would kind of make sense. Frick. Oh, so... Okay. Maybe it's just harder to hit that RNG. I don't know. We'll see. Huh. That's like always how you make it crook. The wrong way? Oh, it's normal sticks. Wait a second. Did it not say stone crook? It did not. I'm a fool. There we go. Cobblestone. Oh yeah, this I can make a stone pickaxe. There's a surprise if you crouch right click on a stone with your stone pickaxe in world. Interesting. But was that it? Or did it mean that? No. No, it's definitely this. Was that a surprise or a feature? Wooden shears? A classic. Oop. A wooden hopper, but gray. Okay. Well, I do kind of want to go find, like, an actual cave with mobs and see how it goes down. You know, I was kind of expecting bigger caves. Maybe I've just gotten unlucky, but these caves seem pretty tiny. Well, let's just keep going, I guess. Alright. I know there's no actual purpose to do this, because I can mine with my fist, but at the same time, it is so much faster. There should have absolutely been a mob behind me by now. Did I miss something? I don't quite understand why there aren't mobs spawning. It's not on, like, peaceful. No, it's on hard mode. Maybe there's some condition I don't understand. Stoneopolis, fun gimmick. Not horrible gameplay until I got stuck, which I'm kind of convinced is my fault, but the fact that I couldn't figure out why it was my fault puts a doubt in my mind. If it doesn't for you, whatever. I'm the one making the video. B. C, technically. Okay, I'll put it at C just because I couldn't actually play the game, but I still really liked the gimmick and it, like functioned. Yeah. And the next is... Hey, finally! Okay, I've been wanting to share this one. If you want to watch me rate the secret game, then you can by checking out my series on Techopolis 3. I have 3 episodes out on it right now, so when you're done with this video, why don't you check that one out? Now, moving on. This time we have... Frozenopolis. Okay, interesting. I know, like, literally nothing about this one. My computer just exploded in the middle of recording Frozenopolis, and it just so happened to corrupt the world file and recording. So, I will let past John explain the sitch. Okay, so this is not a jungle biome. Oh, it is a laggy biome. In the last save, I was put in the middle of a jungle biome, which was quite an accommodating biome, considering in the beginning of this game, you kind of need to start just, like, breaking these leaves for sticks, and, all of the bamboo around there just gave you loads and loads of sticks. So I thought that was completely purposeful, and maybe, like, the whole world was just that one biome. But I suppose this proves that that's not the case. I mean, yeah, that's probably a good thing, but I don't know. I liked the thought. Now we're gonna have to get a bunch of sticks because we don't have bamboo to carry us this time. Oh, what? Bro, back up. Back up. Get away. I've been doing a lot of hand-to-hand combat in this video. I mean, obviously, I have to be rating the early games of this. Like, I can't play through the entire thing. Got some sticks. Let's make... Wait, huh? I started with boots? I didn't notice that last time. Okay. I mean, I suppose that actually makes sense, now that I think about it. Powdered snow. But, that's just weird. I feel like I would have realized. Maybe it's, like, really necessary. Maybe that's a serious problem I'm gonna have to deal with. But this to make an axe. Therefore, I can just chop trees now. Now, this takes forever. Seeing this? Oh. Okay. The other tree took much longer. I don't know why that. Maybe it's because I was chopping down a bigger tree before? Let's see. Oh, it tells you at the top of the shears here. I'm just blasting through this because I already read all the quests. Like in the last, I didn't get that far in it, but I didn't get super far in it, but I've gotten about up to this point when it crashed. So I'm just racing through it. All right, now that I have all this, I can actually make the armor. And oh, blueberries. It's also interesting. I can't seem to be able to tell when it's day or night time. There doesn't seem to be like cues for that. It's supposed to like mimic being towards close to the Earth's pole, you know, their poles, their north or south poles. Maybe, I don't know. Okay, cool. Well, at least when that goes off, I should be fine. Wait, is it just armor? Does it not keep me warm? Does it stop snowing at some point? Or, okay, maybe I need to make this quick. Okay, so, yeah, okay. Now I can make bonfire. Cool. And then I also needed this to start the fire. Oh, I can just hold it too. Okay, I will just set that down there for now. And then, oh, that's so nice. Okay. And then it'll also melt the surrounding blocks, right? Oh. Oh. Fine. Oh. Get out of here. There we go. Please, let's get the house going, John. Hey, oh my golly, what the freak? Ah. I die. Going to be upset. Let's keep going. Cool. Okay. Well, it still snows outside, but I don't quite need a roof yet. Oh. Rude. Her magic wand? What? Oh no. What? Things just spawn during the day. That's bogus, bro. Oh. So it goes out at some point? No. I see. Okay. Oh, wait. That means I could have, like... Oh, no. Wait. Regeneration. Because campfire? Cool. Citrus? Cooked lime? That sounds horrible. What? Oh, cooked fruit. Hey, that's... something? When eaten provides ice resistance. Okay, so I think I understand that. Berry. That's not a fruit. Is it? I don't even know. It is now. Okay, well, let's see what else we can do. I have that. I have that. Okay. Wood for days. Obtain any log. Ice axe. Find ice. Ice baby. Cobblestone stone. Calcite. Bone meal. Bone block. Achy breaky bones. Floral fertilizer. Wow. Okay. I think I really like this mod pack. Oh, hello, Zombo. I think Frozen OPOLIS has been my favorite so far. It's gimmick was kind of simple, but they did it in probably the most correct way they should have. Just the visual tweaks were great from, I'm assuming, the other developer, CriptIX. And you could really see how they affected it if you've played CriptIX other games like Universe IO or something. You can see how it really came through, and the quests were different. In all of these, you kind of have like a similar starting out, or at least in most of them. That's fine, and that was included in this one, but the other things like that wasn't as prevalent, and I just kind of enjoyed getting out of what felt like a rut of sameness. And it felt really nicely made, so I'm really confused why it doesn't have more downloads. All right, what do we have this time? Ooh, Infernopolis. It's like kind of a cool idea. Like we're starting in the Nether. This is the version of the Minecraft that is the Nether update. So we just got all these cool new blocks. So we have all that cool stuff, and we started in this house in the middle of the Nether. And supposedly the goal is to get back to the overworld. Now let's check out our quests. Welcome to Infernopolis. They have Hellbuck. Yeah, Netherbuck. That's weird. The spawn area contains a bottom, middle, and top. These levels can be reached by finding the elevator block. Oh, okay. So I was kind of wondering about that. I'm glad I read that. So, elevator. Yes. So these elevator blocks, you just either jump or crouch while you're on top of them, and it'll just teleport you. Very nice. Okay, whoa. Different tree, I like it. This is pretty cool. I like it. It looks cute. This is kind of like much more different than everything else, which again kind of makes me wonder why it doesn't have more plays. Just because it's so different, and so far it seems about on par with the quality of everything else. I don't know why this door is here. Kind of funny though. I don't know what this area is for, other than just being a place to put things. Okay, that seems like that's what this is. And I think that should be the last thing, yeah. Okay, well, let's continue with the quests. Getting started. Magic. These quests will teach you about how to use the basic wand. That's cool. Okay, I've been waiting for a more magic-driven quest. I know Frozenopolis did have some of that, but it was like at the end. They didn't start you with it. Or it was at the end of the first quest, so you're kind of started with it, but they hand you a wand right off the bat. Like, I spawned in with it, so that's pretty cool. Basic wand. Still don't know how to use it, but that's okay. Checkmark. A basic wand or better can be used on a crafting table to make it a crafting station. Interesting. Usually you just kind of put the crafting table up in like this little crafting box and it just makes it into that. Punch tree, get wood, planks, crafting table, chest, wooden hopper. Okay, those are all pretty easy things. I like how small this beginning quest is. A lot of the other ones have like huge trees, especially Frozenopolis actually, and it's kind of intimidating and makes the game feel less easy to get into. This one feels much more inviting than Frozenopolis did, and I loved Frozenopolis, so you know, that's where I'm at with it, I guess. Oh, okay, so, well, let's try it. Oh, cool. Blood alt. Okay, I think I'm gonna like this mod. Soul dust. Interesting. That seems like that's gonna be the next quest thing. Oh, the botany plot. I like those. Those are fun. Wood, planks. Boom. What was that? I heard a fairy. Or a majestic noise, at least. What? I turned music off. That's weird. Hey, cool. I liked it. I liked the little noise it made. Whoa, warp chest. Okay, I'm glad I made it then. Wow, that's cool. That's really cool. Alright, I like it. I don't like the creepy noises that's going on. Wooden hopper. Bone meal. Bone meal can be used. I know how it can be used. How do I get it? I feel like I've missed something. These items drop from slimy warp blocks. Ah, that's what I've missed. Okay. Oh, okay. Well, I'm glad that breaks like a normal tree. I did not seem to get any goo from that. Why isn't this dropping goo? What am I missing? Give me the goo. Oh, okay. So, what, did I really need to punch it, or was I getting unlucky? I don't quite get it. But then I could do like this. Yeah, for bone meal. Now, bone meal, they wanted me to... We'll have it. Oh, bone meal can be used to spread nylum to netherrack by right-clicking on the netherrack. Okay, I understand. Oh, what? Wait, but that's so much easier. Why would I not just do that? I'm supposed to get, like, the mushroom. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I think this is what they meant. Okay, that wasn't super clear. And obviously, we'll use that for the botany pots. Okay, you know what? I really like that. I think, I like that it's a little more skyblock-y. You know, that you have such a restricted environment. But I definitely see some weirdness here that it's so, like, nice. A part of Skyblock is, like, roughing it, having nothing but the bare essentials. And I feel like this could have been done on just, like, just one of those trees, you know? Or maybe even if you gave a sapling for each of the other ones. I could have done this without this whole beautiful place. It's very nicely constructed. I really like it. It's just I also happen to like, you know, the whole skyblock thing. Now, that being said, not everything needs to be skyblock, okay? I kind of get that, and I haven't played a whole lot of this yet, so if it like turns out that this whole area is very specifically built, you know, whatever. And you know what? Maybe not everyone is as into skyblock as I am. You know what? No, yeah, I'm kind of happy that this appeals to like a wider audience while still being super interesting and cool. I really like this. Yeah. Yeah, I like it a lot. All right, yeah, I might come back and play more, to be honest. I think Infernopolis was awesome. Magic being your primary form of progression early on is something that not a whole lot of these mod packs do, and kind of seems hard to like fit together without it just being like growing crops. So I thought that was unique. I also thought their whole other play on the skyblock type function of it was awesome. Not because I liked it more. To be honest, I didn't like it as much, but I think it was a good opportunity to let more people in on that kind of game that doesn't really want to go through all of the stress of building their environment. With Skyblock, there's such a grind early game, and it's all just with cobblestone. It's not a beautiful process. It's like gritty, and that's fun to most of us. You know, everyone that plays Skyblock actively, any of these mods, there's just a lot of people out there that wouldn't want to do that grind, and I don't blame them, alright? So the fact that this kind of opens to a new group of people that want to be restricted, but still want to be in a controlled environment gives them a really unique opportunity to do so, which I really appreciate. And since that's what I feel as though they were setting out to do, I really want to give it S tier. Yeah, and I really enjoyed it. I think I'd play it myself. I want to put it in A, but to be honest, that was damn good. Moving on. Wheel of OPOLIS. All right. Seems as though we are on an asteroid. Whoa. Spacesuit. Okay. Cool. Let's see what we've got in our little bubble here. Nothing. Great. I guess I don't know what I expected from the inside of an asteroid, but I don't know. Maybe I was just expecting something. Okay, so we got a wallet in this one as well. I don't know why we didn't in a bunch of the other ones. If you do die, you can get a new spacesuit in the emergency items section of the quest. Great. Discord. To my lock shop. This is a completely different way they are doing the shop. What? First asteroid starting up. Asteroid rock. Asteroid block. Stone crafting table, furnace, stone stick. Asteroid thing. Make water drop, organic powder, ice shard, rock. Okay, this feels pretty standard. Resource generator. Simple stone generator can be used to make more asteroid blocks. Asteroid stew? That sounds horrible. Why would you eat an asteroid rock? Okay, well. Oh. Okay. So I can just punch this down. Oh, I see. On the mini-map over there, there's another big asteroid. Yet another mod pack that's expecting me just to destroy stone with my bare hands. Not only that, but inside of a spacesuit. Which I'm sure is much less mobile. So, I don't know. That's something to be said, I guess. Cool. Stone crafting table. Guess I'll put it in here. Nice. Now, furnace and stone stick. I'll start with the stick. And then, here, I'll grab one more of these to try to make a pickaxe. Nice. Asteroid pickaxe. Is that damage or does it give me food? Well, I can't eat it, so hammer. Okay, it's not bad. Need 6 of those, and I have 8. Wonderful. So I'm wondering, if I take off just a piece of this, will I start to die? Yep. Sure will. I don't know why I would, wonder and test that. I feel like it was obvious, but I don't know. So let's see what this bad boy does. Wow, it just straight up drops all of that. Cool. Now what do I do with it? Oh, I see. I can make stone with the normal stones. I can make planks with the organic powder. And of course ice with the ice shard. The resource generator is skystone chest, asteroid plank, and ice. How do I get skystone? Oh, I don't need to use it. How many of those chests do I need? I need 3. Ugh. What do I do with this? Tree? I can make a tree with that. Hey, that's weird. I can make a tree with that. Wow, okay, I really like that mechanic, actually. That's weird. I feel like this is a really good sweet spot between Infernopolis and Skyblock, because, this is not as beautiful of an environment. I mean, obviously, this place is pretty nicely made, but it doesn't have fences for you. It's roughing it a little more, and it's not being super nice to you, but it's not exactly too foreboding for newer players. I feel like most of this has made sense. And then cobblestone. Can you fry something in space? I don't think so, right? Oh, using organic powder on an asteroid block in the world will transform it into an asteroid plank. I love that. Let me give that a shot. Oh, that's so cool. I like the little crystal sound effect. So Astropolis kind of felt like a really good in-between for Infernopolis and Skyblock, like classic Skyblock. You kind of started out with a little home-ish area, and it was still kind of felt like you were roughing it and out on your own, and you weren't super comfortable. But there was still an environment, and you kind of understood what to do. It felt really beginner friendly, which I'm all for. I want people to enjoy this game. Obviously, I enjoy the game. So I think I want to give it an A. I think it did really well. All right, our last spin. OPOLIS. Okay, all right. OPOLIS. The one I'm most definitely going to reference in the thumbnail. Now, to be honest, when it comes to Theopolis, I am a little concerned because, like I've been doing, I read the mod page and the things that they said kind of concerned me. One, they posted about classic mods that they used, which for me personally has been kind of redundant. Mind you, that's only really because I've played like all of these mods in succession. Therefore, I'm a tired guy. I'm tired, and I always edit these sections right after I do it. So, maybe I won't try to count that too hard. But then they also specifically mentioned the strainers mod, which, as I've mentioned before, I'm not a huge fan of. And then on top of that, they mentioned that since it's a drag to build underwater, they have made it easier using these little room key blocks. Now, I did actually play this a little bit this time around a year ago, and like right when it first came out. And I don't really remember it very well, but pretty much you end up at some point making a key, probably in like the first quest here, unlocking this like area, which will spawn in a whole room for you to use. All right, now that's pretty cool. Um, but a part of the thing that I like with these mods is how much freedom that you have just to like do what you want. And this is kind of limiting you in a way that does not make me happy, right? I don't get to build a structure for this because that's not how the game is oriented. That being said, it is a clever way to get around the whole problem of being underwater, so I completely understand why they did it this way, and maybe I shouldn't judge it too harshly, but I'm just saying a part of the reason most people like these games is all of the freedom that you get to create things. I mean, that's like a core part of Minecraft in general, you know? Creation. So, I don't know, taking that away sounds like a bad idea. Yeah, just to test it out for you guys, this is the one little bit of water that we have access to without it pouring in. And when I step into it, it poisons me. And then the air outside, that is also poisonous. So I need to get special protective gear and such in order to survive in any environment other than this box. Planks, black dirt, because it kind of looked like bedrock. And then they give us a duck, which all seem to be some kind of reference. I like Duckster. I'm taking Duckster. So we've got our buddy here. Hello, Duckster. You seem to be a mallard. Very cool. Now, okay, yeah, we're going directly into the strainers. A catcher and a mesh. Now, the catcher is actually new. I don't remember ever using a catcher. So let's see what that does. How do I make it? Logs, and then I'm sure this is about the same. Yep. And then I'll actually have to mine up some more of these. I'm gonna have to move you over so you don't suffocate. Oh, that doesn't work. That's why they gave me this. Don't look at me like that. Also, I love the fact that I can vein mine this entire place right now. That's it's very reassuring. Before in Techopolis 3, they didn't have a water tank. At least I don't think so. I ended up using leaves above it to like trap the water because the leaves can contain the water source for some reason. So I'm glad that they fixed that. Otherwise, this doesn't look too hard to make. I just need to make another mesh. Well, bam. Now that I have that, it'll give me a water tank. Now, I'm not quite sure how to fill this. Oh, driftwood. I remember this being a weird thing. Like, I broke the glass or something and placed it there. There might be an easier way. Maybe I can just... No? Could I throw it in the water? Oh, wait. Maybe since it's just poisonous, I won't die. Here, wait. Maybe I'll test it. Nope, I died. Whoa. Oh, interesting. Oh, great. Yeah, that's helpful. Okay. This isn't a great idea, but it's an interesting one at least. I'm gonna leave the rest of this behind, but I'll take the tank and put it right there. Now I'll die. Spawn. Oh, wait. Did I just soft lock myself? Here, wait. Maybe I can do this. That didn't do anything. Why? Then, oh. Mallard duck egg. Cool. Okay, I've got a plan. Alright, doing that. And then break that. Okay, I get the glass back. That makes more sense. And then, oh, I guess I don't need to put a tank there if I can just do this. And then, what do you want me to put in there? Wait. Oh. Did that work? Oh, okay. That is not super intuitive, but I think it's reasonable to be able to figure that out. Probably. Maybe. I wouldn't blame anyone for just giving up on that, to be honest. Here, wait, so do I even need this? Let me keep that ready. Actually. No, I don't. Okay. That was not very clear. Maybe it was somewhere and I'm just dumb, but yeah, you know, that's probably right, Dexter. Okay, we've got some of this wood now. They wanted me to make a bucket out of it, I think. Yeah, here we are. Wooden bucket. Cool. Now, oh yes, shears, hopper, cutting board, wooden knife, fishing, bait box. Oh, that's cool. Okay, I like that. I like the driftwood though. I think that actually, this helps the strainer mod a lot, actually, to be honest. I don't think it's completely changed my mind yet, but I think it helped. A leaf in it? That's cool. Okay, yeah, you know what? I'm liking this more. Then I think this was sticks. Yeah, bait box. That is sick. Okay, I like it. Put that in, and we'll get fish, I guess. Okay, you know what? I really gotta say, this was very beginner friendly. It is not intimidating. It's pretty clear with what you need to do, although I did kind of ignore the crook and the apples, so it's not really necessary. I don't really see... Oh, okay, I see. It was just a chance to give you some saplings. It has like very clear progression that makes it really easy to understand how these are supposed to work and what each slot does. I really like it. And just like how they did this one, it's not bad. You know what? Let's do 2 ducksters. Yep, so the cutting board. I like that this was pretty early on too. The cutting board doesn't usually get a lot of use for me, at least. So I don't know. I like it when they incorporate stuff I don't usually use into the early game. Right there. Okay, there's a lot of this driftwood stuff. I like that they're actually making use of that early resource, and it's not just like completely useless after you make like the 3 things you needed to make with it. That's nice. Raw fish fillet. Fish bones. Alright, I like it. Hey, look. Look, you had a child. 1 meal. Oh yes, from the fish bones, that makes sense. And then with the bone block, I will make the sapling grower, giving myself a much better way to grow these trees rather than using this mystical fertilizer that was much more inefficient. I like that. In other games, they just kind of gave you the sapling grower and like you were done. Like you just make a new one when it's broken. But I kind of like that they started you off with the magical fertilizer just to help you realize how much better the sapling grower is and how you should be getting it. Because the how you should be getting it was also kind of neglected. Oh, I need a bone block for the composter. That's a little weird. Is it full when I get it? Oh, composter. Now, I got through this really fast. Much faster than most of the other games. Maybe Maybe it's just because there's like nothing else to do here. Therefore, I was just right down into it and there wasn't any confusion. Okay, yeah. Yeah, no, I really like how they've implemented the cutting board feature. Skeleton keys are the base of all of the keys used to expand your base. Oh, bone meal, bone, stick. Okay, then we have some sticks, bone meal, and then normal bone. Yeah, and then this will make a skeleton key. And then nope, I won't right click it here. And it gives me 2 more. Now I can smash it with a bone hammer, which luckily I can make. Oh, is that not what you just told me? No, it is not. Ah, on the cutting board. I can take the skeleton key, use this hammer, and it'll give me key fragments. Now I can use these fragments to make these different kinds of rooms. Let's make a normal room. Oh, yeah, okay. So we'll make short room, and then we will smash 1 more of these. And using a similar process, make a normal room. And then I could also make a large room, but I won't do that. Then right click. Boom. Hey, quite pretty. I gotta say, after playing like some of these other games, OPOLIS just isn't hitting as hard as some of them, you know? So I think, well, it was pretty beginner friendly. It had an interesting idea with the like underwater and moving out with rooms, but I felt it was kind of limiting, which is kind of against what most of these games are for. Like even in something like Stoneopolis, you have as much creativity as space that you can carve out, but these are preset rooms that you're using. That being said, I bagged on the straining mod a lot. In this game, they seem to have made a much nicer tutorial for it that made sense for the most part. Not everything was perfect, but I think it did get much better. But I still think I'm going to give this one a B. Opolis Inc. I had absolutely no idea what I'd be walking into. Somehow I didn't expect this. Oh, look at you. What a cutie. The mod pack page said that we had like accepted a job for Opolis Incorporated, a business. And that Benbenlaw was the CEO. And ExaltedZoro is the COO. And we were supposed to automate resources in order to sell them and get like some kind of currency. And with that currency, we would be able to buy better things. Now, I'm not quite sure what that means, but I guess that's what we're here to find out. Now, sapphires, fluorite, interesting. What is that? Is that a farm? That's cool. That's weird. I feel like I've never seen in a mod pack before just a random farm appearing. Especially without a village. Is there a village? Oh, is that ruby? Cinnabar. Cool. I think that's like a kind of quartz. Wow. Look at that. Okay, I think I've gotten distracted before I've done even anything. Let's check out our quests. Raw ores cannot be smelted or blasted. To get your first materials, use the casting mod to create molten fluid. I like stuff like that. Okay, you have me hooked. Legal mumbo jumbo. Please note that by opening this message, you have signed a contract that states you will continue to work for and be employed by Opolis Incorporated until all tasks contained with this document, hereby referred to as the quest book, are completed. You also agreed to release Opolis Inc. of all liability for any and all damages that may occur during your tenure up to and including your untimely death. Thank you for choosing Opolis Incorporated, and we hope you enjoy your time with us. Remember, efficiency first. Where are my keys? Opolis Inc. employees are encouraged to keep in mind where they leave their belongings. However, we recognize that they are only human only human and are prone to human errors such as forgetfulness. So, we have provided an OPOLIS Inc. filtered item position detector, also known as find. Press Y on an item and the find will show you nearby storage blocks that contain that item. Overuse of this device may lead to referral to our psychiatrist for possible early onset dementia. That's funny. That is funny. Special thanks to one of our alpha testers, Yakamaya, for providing the textures for many of the custom items. Thank you. That can make a really big difference in a mod pack. That's wonderful. Ultimine, we know how to do that. Quests, we get it. Wonderful. Orientation. Setting up. We need logs, we need planks, smart crafting. Okay. Cool. Well, here, I'm just... Oh, Inferium ore. Okay. I'm liking this. Alright, yeah, we can just set up camp around here. I forgot about that. Yes, there is no normal stone pickaxe. I mean, there is, but I have to buy it. That makes sense. Oh, I guess I do have this. Okay, this makes sense then. Oh, you know what? I forgot. I didn't actually throw that away. Oh, you know what? I think, yep, escape tunnel. Okay, there we go. Furnace. Using furnace. Circle. A few more furnaces. Now, I think this is the first time in the video I'm actually making the catalog. So now we get to see, we get some basic stuff like this. I don't know. I want this better. I can see the HP of it. That's different. Homestone, you know what? I was just talking about the mobs. No location set? What? Oh, it just teleports me back, doesn't it? That didn't do what I thought it just built a house. Catalog book, okay. Huh? What? I don't even understand you. OPOLIS Inc. did not grab me in a way that I enjoyed. It just wasn't super immersive, and it kind of had a problem that I think most of the open world games had, which was having a direction to go in, like in a Skyblock type game or like Desertopolis even. There feels like a very necessary course of progression that still gave you freedom in how you pursued it, but I kind of feel held in a box here. And I think that's a part of the whole shtick of it. Like, they made a lot of corporation jokes, like how you're signing away your rights. And I love that kind of stuff because, well, I hate that kind of capitalist, crazy economy things in real life. So I really appreciated the kind of humor behind it and the idea of it, but I just did not enjoy at all how it really came out. And the quest line was a little convoluted. I wouldn't say it's beginner friendly or really friendly at all. It's more like just kind of staring at you. Like an awkward stare from someone you don't know while you're waiting in a dentist office. See.
But if you want to see a real OPOLIS game, then you really need to check out my Techopolis 3 series. I have 3 episodes out right now, so go check it out and have a good one.